Hi, Virgo. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Gigi, and I've missed you guys. I've been away because I have been a little under the weather. I tried so hard just to push through, and that only makes matters worse. That's not the answer, Virgo. Of course, we all know this. I knew better, but I tried it anyway. Um, Hold on just 1 second, Virgo. My apologies. I've got too many things running. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So I have first got to get my messages out. You know that. Um, I have been, of course, picking up on energy of the divine feminine. So stick around. I'm going to be reading for divine feminine for, I don't know, until spirit gets tired. I have been picking up on energy for divine feminine for several videos now, and I guess it just is what it is. So if you are divine feminine, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you continue to tune in. If you are a cross watcher, welcome. So it is what it is. So the first message that I have for divine feminine, there's somebody here who needs to show your face. It's come out. Spirit wants you to come out of hiding. Stop not being seen. Whatever it is that you're doing or haven't been doing, it is time for you to start doing it and to be seen doing it. Show your face. Okay, it is enough not being seen. Um, the second message, and my guess is that because these messages are all for the divine feminine, and like I said, I will be reading for the divine feminine until spirit is tired, which may mean that I have to read more than one, do more than one reading per day. So whatever that means is what that means. So the first message is come out, show your face, come out wherever you are. The second message is for again a divine feminine, um, attracting and not chasing. So anything or anyone you chase that you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So don't chase that bag, welcome that bag. It's yours, just welcome it, okay? Um, Someone here, again, divine feminine energy, stop waiting for something. Is as clear as I know to express that message. Stop waiting for the time to be right because the time is now. Stop waiting until you lose the weight because it doesn't matter. You are right and ready just the way you are. You are beautiful exactly the way you are. Awaken to the tiny, beautiful things at every effing turn. That means the beautiful things about you. Okay? Everything about you is beautiful and perfect the way you are. So stop waiting for things. Stop waiting for the right time, I said. Stop waiting until you lose the weight. Stop waiting until the right person. The time is now. The right person is you. The right look is the way you look right now. Just stop waiting. Okay? Those are the primary messages. Don't chase. Welcome. The time is now. The right person is you. If you are seeking love, in terms of a relationship because you want to date, you want to go out, you want to do whatever, do those things for yourself. I've said it a number of times and I'm going to keep saying it until I feel like it's been heard, until spirit tells me stop saying it. If you want to date, date yourself. If you want to go um, dinner, movie, dancing, do those things for yourself, with yourself. Okay, there's a certain thing about when you put what you want out into the universe brings it back to you. That includes those things. If you want to be in love, you want someone to be in love with you, be in love with yourself first. It is just that simple. Okay? It really, truly is. So the first message there came from the Oracle of Abundance. that attracting and not chasing. All right. The new love. This is from the romance because I'm trying to be well rounded and meet all of my divine feminine where they are, whether they are single, whether they are connected, married, love, seeking love, wherever they are. So new love, if you are seeking love, a new person, or and I know some of you are in new relationships. I know because I read it. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I know that I read it, right? So yeah, for others of you, again, like I said, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. When you love yourself, other people will love you more. It just is that simple. And then we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And all of those things you can do for yourself and with yourself. And when you do, then other people pick up on it. And I promise you, when you truly tune in to loving and enjoying yourself, you'll be like, why won't these people leave me alone? You won't be able to figure out why they won't go away because they want some of that. You and that sounded gross. By some of that I mean some of that joy that you are um, sharing with yourself, that you have for yourself. All right. And then of course I have to. Sorry about that. In that tripod business, I'm telling you, I'm working on it. Someone here has a twin flame. The twin flame. All right. Let me address the twin flame thing because somebody thought I said in a previous video that I don't believe in twin flames, and that is not the case. It's not that I don't believe in them. I believe that you should be careful with twin flame information, twin flame energy. I think people misuse twin flame energy. I think that they abuse the privilege, abuse the information, and I'm going to leave it right there. Okay, about that. Um, you are twin flame. You are twin flames, and you are ready to be reunited. That's for someone. These cards are weird to me. These actually are twin flame oracles. I think they're worded funny. Anyway, and then I'll pull one more of these. Like I said, I'm trying to be well rounded for all of my divine feminines. I don't think we are getting, I don't think the divine feminines are getting enough. Full stop. Divine feminines are not getting enough. You have so much love within you. Go and share it with the world. Spread it, but don't let anyone touch your heart so quickly. Okay? So, those were the primary messages. Oh, one more. Primary messages for the divine feminine. Then there's one more from the Believe in Your Own Magic oracles. Listen, this is all about divine feminines not getting enough. Like, I don't know if this is not about divine feminines not giving enough to themselves, the world not giving enough to divine feminine, significant others and partners not giving enough. Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. I just know that divine feminines are not getting enough. Three came out. We're going to take them all. Raindrops, number 39. Take a chance on them. So take a chance on the person, someone, somebody. Okay, number 39. Number 34, voyage. You already have all the answers. Okay, this card in particular is about trusting in yourself. All right, I think that this is sort of where this message already began with when I was talking about the divine feminine in the first place. Hmm. Again, that card number was 34, and then the last one, number 27, which justice is coming. Hmm. Wonder what's going to come out in this reading. Okay, the number 27. that justice is coming. All right, so I started this reading when I started my protection prayer. I asked, what about the energy? Because I knew that this reading was going into this reading that it was going to be about the divine feminine. Okay, so I knew that going into it, and the card that came out was the Queen of Pentacles. No surprise there, really, right? And it was going to be Queen of something, or High Priestess, or I don't know, something like that, right? All right, so Queen of Pentacles came out. Focus on your home, your family, success, and abundance. Like I could not make this up. I could not sit here and put this together if I tried. First of all, because it's too many cards. Second of all, I would have to know each and every one of these cards by heart to be able to do it, and I don't. I don't have that kind of bandwidth, memory, or time. So the if you're starting to see a theme here, I'm not putting it together. This is all spirit. Okay? So this has all been about abundance. This has been about focus on the divine feminine. This is about you putting you first. I know many of you have, like this card says, you have homes, you have families, you have careers, you have side hustles, you have extended families, and excuse me, that always happens when I get deep into a reading. I apologize. That's often how I know that I'm on the right track. You have side hustles, you have extended families, in laws, older family members that you are taking care of. You are often, many of you, overextended, which is part of the reason why I think I'm being guided to do a series of extended readings for the divine feminine, because we find ourselves so far deep in taking care of others, whether it be financially or emotionally, or like this in particular is about abundance. Had it been about emotions, it probably would have been more cups, like whatever. This still is about the divine feminine giving, right? So this is still about abundance. This is still about you giving. And once you've given and you have no more to give, then what? Who gives to you? When you look around, right? There's very seldom, once the divine feminine's cup is empty, or her cornucopia, her whatever, her purse, her whatever is empty, there very seldom is there someone standing back waiting to refill. So she's has to refill her own whatever it is. In this case, this we're looking at Pentacles. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is about abundance. This is about success, family, home. This is about continuing to build, being stable, and all of you know where this is going, right? So this is about you being protective. You've got to protect yourself first. You got to be kind to yourself first, being practical. This is about you. Okay. So then let's just see what else is going to come out. All right. What else is in this for Virgo? How are we doing on time? All right. I'm not even really super focused on time today, Virgo, which is unusual for me because I usually want to get in and out. I don't want to keep you for too long. Today, I'm not doing that. And I'm hoping that today you will give me some time and um, watch the whole reading, because this one's truly about you. I dropped a card. Give me 1 second. So you really aren't giving, this whole reading is about you. You give the whole reading time for you. All right. So I wanted to know what was going on. What was the energy around you? Who was the energy around you? And the devil is what came out. So this could be about a Capricorn. Um, yeah, this could be about a Capricorn. This could also just be about you feeling like you being limited. But if you are feeling limited, this could be about you being the one limiting you. This is about um, personal limits. You being limited by your personal beliefs, or only about what you believe is keeping you trapped, okay? Or keeping you powerless. This could also be about limits within a relationship or within a family. Let's see what else comes out. What else? What's this devil? All right, so we have Six of Wands. You have earned every one of your successes. So, um, yeah, I'm wondering. I'm wondering if this is about like this might be about work, Virgo, or someone that you work with. Hold on a second. No, actually, I take that back. This is actually, yes, about a relationship. Now, this person might technically be somebody that you have worked with. This might be a partnership. This might be a relationship that started out at work, or this might be a relationship that turned into work. Like you feel like you had to really work on this relationship. Yeah, I could see that. You had to work hard to find solutions to make this relationship work. What else, please? The devil. Yeah, you stepped back because there was a lot of illusions in this relationship and a lot of false promises. Again, this relationship might have involved a Capricorn, perhaps, or another Earth sign. There was a lot of illusions in this relationship, though. This was a lot of falsehoods, a lot of empty promises. What else, please? Yeah, there was. You got tired of the stalling. There came a time when there was a stalemate. You got tired of the stalling. You recognized that this actually wasn't going anywhere. That it was too many, um, too many false promises, too many lies. This person did too. They had too many other opportunities. We'll put it that way. With too many other, they were they were they had too many other. Um, they spread themselves too thin. They had too many other opportunities, and you knew about it. Your inner voice, your intuition told you about it. You recognized what was happening. Sorry about that. I mean, it's tripod. Um, and you recognized that it wasn't worth it. It was you had too much inner strength for this. What else, please? Yeah, you had way too much inner strength to continue to deal with this situation. Yeah, you walked away from this person, this situation. This person may also be a Gemini. They are currently going through a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, self imprisonment, and victimization because they allowed this relationship with you to go sour. There's a lot of air signs on the table. So it could be an air sign or earth sign. Uh oh, this one. Yeah, they were doing a lot of balancing. They were doing a lot of balancing of you with not just other people romantically, but just in general. So balancing you with other people, balancing you with their family, balancing you with money, basically. So it all boiled down to money. So they were when I say they were balancing you with their family, they were balancing you with their family financially. They were balancing you with somebody else financially. They were balancing you with other aspects of their life financially. So if there were things that you were supposed to do together or there are promises that they made that didn't happen, often it didn't happen as a result of these financial the financial balancing. I'm trying to, I hope that makes sense. So like um, they would, for example, let's go to a concert. Okay, great. Tickets cost X. Are we gonna go to the concert? Yeah, we're going to the concert. And then time to buy tickets to the concert would roll around and the concert tickets wouldn't get purchased because they were still balancing something with the family, something else. And it shouldn't be because and for somebody, for some of you in particular, this person has adult children, which is why it's confusing that they would be balancing you financially with somebody else because they're balancing you with adult people in terms of finance. What else, please? Ooh, they also did some other crazy stuff to um betray you. They ruined a relationship. They said and did some unkind things, and those things that they did it. They caused the end of the relationship. But they didn't think that you saw or heard. They didn't think you knew, but you did. Your intuition was high. They knew that you are an intuitive person. They just didn't recognize how gifted you are. They didn't know. Yeah, they didn't see. Oh well, lighting's bad. Hold on. Yeah, see, they didn't know. They knew you were. They knew, but they didn't know. Like didn't understand how gifted, how much of a seer Virgo truly is. Well, part of that is because they're busy thinking that they have one up on you in that realm. What else, please? Yeah, because that they think that they have some. Yeah, judgment is okay. So judgment, their judgment is they're facing an awakening. They and that's I think that's part of the problem is that their judgment is bad because they fail to see your spiritual gifts because theirs are um Theirs are blocked. I think they think they have spiritual gifts, or they at one point did have spiritual gifts. Something's off. Like, I'm not even sure. Like, I feel like this is like, all right, so this is like more than something's bad. Something's really, really bad about this person. And, um, oops, I'm sorry. I done hit the dang, tripod again. I'm sorry. Okay, so something's really, really, really bad and off about this person. This makes me feel creepy and gross. I have done I don't know the number of readings that I've done. I've never tried to count them. I don't think it's important, and it's not important to me, and I don't think it's important to the people that like watch or listen to my readings. But I'm gonna tell you this, like, I've not done a reading where these cards, to my knowledge, that I recall off the top of my head, where Judgment came out in reverse and the Hierophant came out in reverse. I have seen people do readings, like I watch readings, and I've seen readings where they come out in the reverse and the reader has like flipped their stuff. Like, this is not good, okay? So, like, people will say when these two cards come out in the reverse, they say things like, okay, all right. This is very dark for me. I apologize. Like, I feel the energy is very off for me. Okay, so first let me just start with what the cards say. So the card says, the Judgment card in the reverse says failure to face the facts, delay, disappointment, blame, and doubt. Okay, now that's just like surface, very superficial. And then the Hierophant in the reverse says foolish exercise, wavering, contempt, vulnerable, unorthodox. The Hierophant. Like, the Hierophant represents like religious leadership. So when you start thinking about that in reverse, and then when you start thinking about Judgment in the reverse, and they came out together at the same time, side by side in the reverse, other readers talk about this being like very, very dark, like, maybe death magic. It's dark. I'm gonna say that it's dark. I personally try not to go that dark because that's a darker place than I want to visit. I'm gonna just say that, Virgo. And it's a darker place than I want to visit. It's a darker place than I want to live. It's a darker realm than I want to practice in. All right. And in terms of very specifics, I'm going to say this. Um, this person is disconnected from most anything good. They are disconnected from their higher self. They are disconnected from their crown chakra is mm, needs cleansing. This person is probably very delusional. This person may have had spell work done on them. This person may not even recognize they might not even know the dark place that they are in. They might not know it. Like, I don't know that they have done something to find themselves here, or did somebody do something to them to put them in this place. But when you look at these cards together, this Ten of Swords, the Judgment in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. So this person is bad, all bad. They do bad, they think bad, and they bring bad everywhere they go. I don't know what else to say. I mean, what about this Judgment in reverse, please, Spirit? I can't leave this like this. Okay. Four of Wands. Take time out and the answer will come. The Four of Swords. All right, so hold on. I need more. Tell me more, please. Okay, so this person, all right, so whatever this situation is, whoever this person is, if your intuition is high, and if you just take some time out, you know who this person is, and you know what it is they want, and you know whether or not you need to continue dealing with them. That's the first thing. The second thing is that this person comes with a lot of burden, a lot of baggage, and a lot of work. Um, I don't know if I don't know if you agree with whether or not this person is worth the level of perseverance and um, skill is required to deal with them. Like it not only does it require a lot of skill and perseverance, it requires a lot of protection, and a lot of mental, um, hmm, a lot of mental perseverance. This person is a burden. They are burdened. They are burdened, and they are a burden. They bring a lot of stress. They know that they have blockages. Uh, I don't know if this person brought this on themselves. I still don't know if they brought it on themselves, or if somebody else did this to them. But uh, for some reason, though, I get the impression that they think that they are functioning uh, at a higher level of vibration, in a higher realm than they really are. I do get that impression, though. But there's a lot of air and a lot of earth signs here. So you could be dealing with a Libra, you could be dealing with Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius. You do have a lot of natural confidence when it comes to dealing with this situation. So I feel like you do know exactly who this person is. You know exactly how to deal with this person. You know that this person is a heavy burden. You know that dealing with them is a mental burden. You know that you know it's something wrong with this person. They sometimes know that it's something wrong with them. They sometimes I don't get that. I don't understand it how they sometimes know. They sometimes know there's something wrong with them. I don't know, is that a bipolar thing, or if it's a spiritual thing? So I don't know, is it mental or spiritual? So they sometimes know that there's something wrong with them. It could be just narcissism. I don't know. I don't know, Virgo. Woo. All right. So what's the advice for Virgo, please, Spirit? All right. So here we go. Wheel of Fortune is here. You have strength and new beginnings. The, the cycle restarts. Change, chance, fate, happiness, cycles, destiny, luck, karma. Okay, so moving forward, Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is always turning. Wheel is always turning. Wheel is always moving. So the advice here, Virgo, is to keep forward motion. If you are not in this situation any longer, fantastic. If you have made moves to get out of this situation, fantastic. If you are in this situation and still struggling to try to figure out how to get out of it, know this: you are not crazy. It's not you. There is some mental illness in this situation, Virgo. It's not you. And some of this, I'm like I said, this is not all necessarily mental illness. There is some evil, there's some darkness in this. I don't know. Did this person do something? Did somebody do something to this person? This could also be some mental um, some childhood trauma that's causing a mental conflict for this person. It could be a combination of things, but I can tell you this much: this person is unwell, Virgo. So again, I will remind you that I will be continuing to read for my divine feminine. Okay, so perhaps that means I will be doing more than one reading at a time. I don't know, but so stay tuned, buckle in. I will continue to be reading for my divine feminine. Okay, that is what that is. I cannot get out of that. There's nothing I can do about it. So if any of this has resonated with you, please hit the like button, um, subscribe, and share. I'm just, again, I remind you, I'm trying to find my people. I'm trying to help my people find me. And if there's anything I can do for you and you'd rather not comment below, feel free to hit me up and email me at onevirgo2another@gmail.com. Remember, please take care of yourself. And until next time, Virgo, love, peace, and chocolate.